you doing there, big guy? All right, where are we going to start this video? So, that's Jugger. As many of you guys know, some of you, my people who've been following me, and I appreciate that, over 2,000. Been a little lax lately, but I will attempt to pick it up, as I've said many times before. But anyways, so this is Jugger, my juvenile alligator snapping turtle, going on about 4 years old. Got him from Loggerhead Acres Turtle Farm. I got him and a sibling, I assume, I don't know, and that was Grimrod. Over the summer, I had them outside in a medium-sized waterland tub, just like this one, and all seemed to be doing well. However, Jugger spent a lot of time in the land area outside. I had a big, some sort of palm in there, and it was soil and a little thin layer of gravel on top of it. And he was always digging into the soil through the gravel. And so I think Grimrod, who was slightly bigger than Jugger is, became aggressive. Opinions vary if you can cohab these things. And I didn't want to take any chances, and I was really concerned about Jugger because I didn't know if he was getting enough to eat. I'd have to take him almost from underneath the palm plant, get him in the water, attempt to feed him. Sometimes he would eat, sometimes he wouldn't. So that really started to concern me. So Grimrod has been donated to a local shop, and he is going to be their store mascot. And I saw the enclosure that they're making for him, and I'll save that for later. But it's Simply Pets in Chesapeake, Virginia, and I'm out in the garage. And as you guys know, all this stuff, it's warm, so I'm sweating. But anyways, that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is to talk a little bit about power cord management in your turtle enclosures, and very specifically, see him over there? That's a Seche Shark Pro internal filter. The water is dark like this because I'm filtering through peat to make sure it's nice and soft. But I need to secure these cords because my beautiful wife, who her hobby is breeding betta fish, and she culled some of them the other day, and she said he was so aggressive chasing those fish around, she was extremely afraid that he was going to chomp on one of the cords attempting to catch a fish. And I do believe he's getting to the size that that could have proven catastrophic. So this video is all about how I am going to secure my two heaters. Those are 100-watt Tetra turtle heaters. So the heaters themselves are in a green protective case. I don't have to worry about that. I just have to worry about the cords. And so, sorry for the mess out here. Been really busy getting all the critters in. With this little bit of PVC, I am going to secure those cords, and I'm going to show you guys how I do it. So I've already unplugged the heaters, and the great thing about using these waterland tubs or any plastic or fiberglass type enclosure, even acrylic I would assume, as opposed to glass, is that you can relatively easily drill holes. So the concept is I'm going to feed the cords one heater on the left side, cord goes through, one heater on the right side, cord goes through, and then they'll feed up through this. I will set this in there, and then I'm going to twist tie the top here once I measure it to know what I'm going to cut right here. So it should be nice and secure. The heaters will still be exposed to the water movement from the filter. That's how they're going to do their job and heat the water. You don't want to enclose them too much. They got to have water moving past them to do their job. So that's what we're going to work on now. So what I needed to do was just get a little bit of a measurement here to see what I needed to cut. So I think we're going to cut right there, and I'm just going to go grab a hacksaw and do that. That's not exciting, so I will be back momentarily. Alright, like I said, I unplugged the heaters already, so let's go ahead and had to make sure I got PVC of the appropriate. I don't want you guys to fall in the water. Oh, just like that. Oh well. That's what they make t-shirts for. I'll dry that bad boy off on the old t-shirt. It's going to be a minute before I plug it in, so hopefully I don't get electrocuted. Yay! Alright. So. And that's the heater, made by Tetra, designed for turtle aquariums. So this will be the guy that I envision being on the left side. And I apologize, I'm on the floor and I got a bum foot. I had surgery right at a month ago on my peroneal tendon in my left ankle, and I'm in a boot, and it is no fun. So here's the cord, plenty long. I'm going to thread it through there. Now I'm going to pull it all the way through because I'm going to twist tie the two cords together right at this T. Make sure you guys can see it, and the goal is to butt it up as close as possible. So that, and I probably ought to just take this all out and do it on the floor, but I'm already committed, so here we are. And I'm hoping this is all being captured sufficiently. I'll bring this guy over here. Come on, cord. Pull this one through. All right. And we can speed some of this up. You'll see where I, maybe, I don't know. Let's see. All right. So there we go. Two heaters. Be on the bottom like that. And I guess I got to keep an eye on that turtle. I don't want to get nailed. And then of course, got my twist ties. Make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Tighten it all the way up yet. Do a little bit of reach in here. Let's see. Get you there. And get you there. And now I will tighten it up. Alright, so that's pretty tight. So now, let me run and go get some snips so I can snip the end of that off real quick. Pair of snips to the rescue. Let's not snip the cord, that would be counterproductive. Alright. Now, one at a time, I'm going to thread these guys through here. And let's thread this one in there as well. I'm going to pull these bad boys as tight as I can. Make sure I orient these right, get my almond leaves out of the way. Another way to help with the softness of the water, which is what alligator snapping turtles like. Stay right there, Jugger. Suction cups don't work that well. Alright. So, that is where I want it. I will plug them bad boys in after they dry. But right now, okay, let's make sure you guys can see that okay. Touch the back of this GoPro. There it is, no cord exposed in the water whatsoever. Heaters are oriented correctly, suction cups are down. So let me drill a couple holes and twist tie the top of this PVC pipe to the side of the container. And plastic in the water, I didn't really like that. I'll get a good fine fish net afterwards and get as much of that out as I can. Jugger's over there behaving. Thank you, Jugger. All right. Woo. Oh, my foot is killing me. No, not really killing me. Okay. All right, barely enough teeth, so I'm going to go ahead and double up on my cable ties. Spit it out, Chuck. That bad boy ain't going nowhere. All right. Let's clean up our twist ties here. All right. Okay. Oh, I keep trying to bend down normally, but I can't. This boot on my foot, I can't bend my ankle. So, let's get my almond leaves out of the way. There you have it. Cord protected heaters for an alligator turtle indoor enclosure. Alligator snapping turtle. Obviously, I know these guys, they've videos of them, adults swimming under ice, they hibernate, they're very cold tolerant, but he's still a juvenile, and you know, one day perhaps I will have him in a pond in whatever, either at this house or I'm going to retire next year if me and the missus are able to relocate somewhere with a little bigger yard. Certainly a pond is in the future, but I'm going to do the exact same thing with for the power cord for the internal filter, and I'm going to work on that right now. There, I got the PVC all measured out. Let me drill a couple holes over here. Good, Jugger. Got my two cable ties. Let's go ahead and get this right the first time. What are you doing? Catch. There we go. I wasn't pushing it in hard. Far enough. Okay. There we go, I stepped on it. Right, we're gonna go ahead and get this filter plugged back in. Bite me, jugger. Oh yeah, it's kicking out some good water. Got a rock under here, kind of just keep the filter off the bottom so much. I just put new media in there so it still wants to float up a little bit, but once it gets waterlogged, it'll stay down. Clean this up a little bit. Hang you over the side. Let me plug these heaters in, and then we'll take a look. I never say that my videos are for children because I am going to drink a beer when I get done here. 1, 2. All right, you can see the filter's working fine, blowing around some debris. Been in there, it's mucked up a little bit because I was in there goofing off. I fed Jugger earlier. He is eating well. He is doing great. Splitting him up from Grimrod was a good idea. I hated to do it. I loved both my turtles, but the health of the animals takes priority over what I want. So, cord protection for 2 heaters, cord protection for an internal power filter. All right. Woo! I'm sweating. Left my door open, let some of this cool fall air in, but I'm still sweating. Anyways, video for you guys. For those of you who have been patient, stuck around with me, and not unsubscribing because I haven't done anything in quite a bit, thank you very much. For those of you new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hit that like bell, comment, all that good stuff. And until next time, take care.